All right, well, to add a little bit of more fun to the situation and do some more mid-season report cards and superlatives, we're going to welcome in NASCAR's resident funny guy, NASCARCASM. We're back with the Fern. I love it.
This is
maybe you have a 19 shirt on too.
No, I don't have a 19 shirt, but what I do have here is Cole Pearn. I figured, if we're going to be doing these videos, that we might as well add to the ambiance and show some appreciation for my favorite former crew chief there. So Cole Pearn, he has a place of reverence in my household, Cole. I hope you don't find this creepy whatsoever.
No, it's just not weird at all looking at a picture of yourself. It's totally normal.
You see, that's what I was going for.
At least it's a flattering picture. He put up a good picture there. It could have been a really bad one. All right, well, let's get into some mid-season report cards. All right, well, let's get into some that Dave is going to have a better opinion on than probably we are. But let's do best hair that we've seen. This is driver only. Have to limit it to drivers.
I mean, this one was decided, the moment that his glorious quaff crossed the screen at Kansas. Again, if we're looking for silver linings for Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s day at Kansas, it's that he got to take that helmet off and just amaze all of us with that just wonderful, whatever that is. It's not quite a mullet. It's basically like he went into Great Clips or whatever and said, give me a sample of 4 or 5 haircuts all at once and just put them on my head. We really don't know what's going on. It's some sort of like mullet on steroids. I'm sure everybody's seen it, but it's not only that it looks good on him, but the fact is, Cole, we think actually that it would look spectacular on you as well. It's kind of got, this might be something that you may have tried like back in your hockey playing days, back in Canada. Is that something you can pull off pretty well?
I know hockey hair, but that's not. I don't even know what that is.
That should have been on the Fern, 100%.
Well, there's always next time. So yeah, but if there's any question, Ricky's kind of the default answer. You're really gonna have to, pull out something really insane, something Lady Gaga quality, if you're ever gonna top Ricky Stenhouse Jr. for this category.
Cole, you agree?
I don't even know where to go with it. So let's go to the next one.
His face is so red. Next up is the best tweet so far of the year. Cole, you can choose one of your own.
I think you got to give it to Clint Boyer's pocket tweet. That was pretty epic.
Yeah, I would have to agree. And for those who have not seen this, it was basically this right here. If you haven't read it, and to be fair to Clint, he's left it up. Usually, if it's a pocket tweet or a typo or something, drivers take it down. Cole, I know you spent years having to delete tweets right and left.
Oh yeah, I'm actually. Yeah,
but those days are over, and thank the Lord. But here with this one, hopefully we can put it on the screen. There's many ways to interpret this, and for one, doesn't it really kind of strike you as Clint Boyer's thought process? Just a bunch of random letters and sounds and so on strung together with no rhyme or reason. It's really like that. Or it's the result of when you try to transcribe a Ward Burton interview. We can't really figure out what that is. But yeah, no, we're just glad it's still here. It's a metaphor for so much.
My personal favorite part of that is the moo, because autocorrect, and you have to have the right, it picks up your language that you normally use. So I just want to know how many times Clint Boyer has used moo in an actual conversation for it to pick up to be the first word.
He is from Kansas, so it seems appropriate. Probably pretty regular.
That's probably pretty very frequently used with Clint. It's probably up there with "Hey y'all, what's up?" and the poop emoji. That's like Clint's entire lexicon right there. What a wonderful man he is. He is just America's Funkle, isn't he?
Gold mine tweet of 2020. Yes. All right, best fight we've seen so far.
Ooh. I don't know. I think the Burton Gragson one's the only one that really comes to mind right now.
Gragson made contact on that one.
Yeah, I think that was actually a real fight. So normally it's a slap fest, but that actually was some contact.
Yeah, I would have to concur with you. Right now it's Gragson Burton, but we need to, I guess, leave this category open for whoever decides they want to punch Noah Gragson next, because, There's probably several right now. I appreciate Noah and everything he's doing. Again, you know, if they're making noise, good or bad, then that's exactly what we want. But my God, like there's a line forming now for I really want to punch Noah Gragson. There are like support groups forming for this kid. But I would definitely have to say Gragson Burton would be the best fight. A close second would be NASCAR versus Mother Nature. She's still horrible. She's still a horrible, horrible woman. I've often said that what we need to do at the beginning of the season, we need to come up with a completely fake schedule, hand it to Mother Nature. So she goes to the wrong track every weekend. This year, we kind of sort of did that. You know, the original schedule was blown up and we've had to make do. But here she is again, just stalking. I would say that's definitely the second one. Again, you know, vortex theories just needs to save us a little better because science.
Yeah, maybe it's the no practice qualifying. That's the vortex just isn't
Don't
kicked
get
up.
that. Don't get enough air spinning.
Exactly. Again, there's always a very good scientific explanation for this.
Yeah. Well, so far, Mother Nature is winning that one, unfortunately. All right, next up is the biggest comeback of the year so far.
Dave, you got any good ones for this?
My personal biggest comeback of the year is it's not actually an on-track driver. For me, it's Ward Burton.
Oh.
Ward Burton is just come back on Twitter. And as you know, he's, big into conservation and animals and outdoorsiness. And boy, oh boy, it seems like every week he's just wrangling another snake off of something, you know, and it's just amazing. It's wonderful each week to be emasculated by Ward Burton because, you know, here I think I'm tough because I picked up a frog off my patio and put it in the yard. I'm like, yeah, Bear Grylls. And then, you know, here's Ward Burton basically just yanking a copperhead off a tractor and, you know, like sewing a funny hat and putting it on the snake. You know, he's Ward Burton. He can do whatever he wants, man.
I want to know who's filming it all. Is he doing it somehow? Like with a big
think
selfie
so.
stick?
Yeah, I believe that is the case because, you know, a lot of times he's like filming a selfie video with a snake in the other hand. So, you know, I can't really relate all that much as a guy who's like even afraid of clowns.
Seems pretty fitting for 2020, I think.
Yeah, it really
He
is.
also gave no warning. There was no jump warning. There was no like build up. It was just you were watching it and all of a sudden the snake is just engulfing the phone.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, he's kind of got that Jeffrey Earnhardt vibe about him where it's just, you know, here's another picture of me doing something that's going to make you feel basically completely like less of a man. So enjoy.
Yeah, the cares are zero.
Yes.
Okay. Well, Cole, you're going to agree with that one because it's too good. You can't not agree. Okay. So the best on track moment that we've seen so far. So unfortunately, we can't give this to Ward Burton and his snake.
Ooh, I gotta say something to do with the whole bounty deal for me. That was pretty. There was a lot of good controversy over that, and the fact it actually played out was pretty good.
Yeah, I would have to concur. I kind of came up with a three-way tie on this one. Part of that was the bounty and Chase Elliott's bow, which was just a complete and utter awesome mic drop right there on track. You know, we told Kyle Busch several weeks earlier, oh, don't worry, the Kyle Busch victory bow will make big news in a few weeks, but it's not going to be you doing it. You know, that was just kind of leave that part out. Obviously, the other thing was Chase Elliott saying hello to Kyle Busch at the, I believe, the second Darlington race there. That was just the setup and the delivery like a major league pitcher on that middle finger was probably one of the best we've seen. You know, usually it's stance. Yes, exactly. You can demonstrate it right now, Alex. Go right ahead.
Nice.
Okay. All right. You know, but usually they're like barely out the car window or they're, you know, kind of sort of blurred out because you see it through the windshield. No, this was for the entire world to see. It was fantastic.
It was sweet how it all played out.
Oh, yeah, exactly. So, and a small honorable mention to the Martinsville LED lights, the EDM concert they have after Wins Now. I mean, that was unexpected. Expected Martin to get out and start fist pumping, but he didn't. It's like
or pass out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
that was pretty crazy.
Yeah, totally. It's like get out, fist pump. Are you from New Jersey or not? Come on.
All right.
Redneck from New Jersey.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Who has had the worst luck so far of 2020?
Ooh.
This could go to a lot of people.
I don't know. I think he set it up pretty well with Ryan Preece so far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that
Or
I think
Jimmy Johnson, the whole COVID thing, that's a pretty raw deal there.
Yeah, it's almost like we've got this like this scale building, this horrible luck scale, and at the top, like for me right now, it's about 4 parts. At the top, you got Blaney. He seems to have bad luck as of late, but he does have a win. Beneath him, I'd say Kyle Busch, who isn't wrecking every single week, but he's certainly not getting the results that he wants. Although he does have an awesome new nickname for whatever that's worth. Below him, I put Jimmy, and then under Jimmy, I put Preece. So yeah,
it's a good breakdown. I don't know if those top 2 is really luck related though.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, they
that's somewhat self-inflicted.
Okay. Oh well. Alrighty. Cole Pearn.
Yeah.
Tweet him. Yeah.
You'll have a Chase Elliott gift coming to you in your inbox on Twitter.
Exactly. But yeah, to your point, I mean, Jimmy and Preece, when you reach the point where like black cats consider it bad luck when you cross their path, then things are bad, and that's about where they're at right now.
It's tough to get up in the morning that way, that's for sure. Hopefully they'll pull out of it though.
Mm-hmm.
All right, last one I got, and then I'm going to close it out because my face is hurting from smiling and laughing so much. Dave, what's been your favorite tweet that you've sent so far? You've had some good ones this year.
Oh God, no! They've all been pretty bad. I don't have a bustling amount of self-esteem, but boy, oh boy, I send so many terrible ones. It's hard to
I don't know how you could pick one. You pump so many out.
I know, it's tragic, isn't it, Cole? It's like you have this guy more to do. We had a little fun last week with the Jurassic Park Ricky Stenhouse hair little mashup kind of thing, where you had the 2 scientists just staring in awe at Ricky Stenhouse's hair. That one went okay, but yeah, all the rest of them, I don't know. Going back to Cole's grading, I would put none of them higher than a C-.
Well, y'all have been hanging out way too much. You can tell by their Twitters too. But I'm going to step up my Twitter game because you guys are knocking it out of the park. We appreciate you joining us today, Dave. Always keeping it entertaining. And make sure that Cole returns for next time. The Cole Pearn.
Oh, absolutely. He's going nowhere. He's only got room to grow.
Just please don't add the air.
This.
Please.
Okay, that's right. Guess what? Hey, Cole. Guess what? Guess who just got a new Twitter avatar? This guy.
I love it. I'm all here for it. All right, guys. So we're headed to New Hampshire Motor Speedway. We're racing in the month of August, which is the home stretch for the NASCAR playoffs. You're not going to want to miss it, coming up at 3 p.m. on Sunday on NBCSN. And you can come hang out with these 2 cool kids next week when we break down what we see from New Hampshire.